since I graduated, like I had a chance like to work in the capitals, but I choose to go to the field where I can see like my work as a nature has an impact with the society. So I choose to go out to the project, to the fields where the work is being done, and then where I can see like my real work is like being achieved there.
What also motivated me to apply for that job, I always used to see MSF Land Cruisers in Kampala, in the field where I was working, and I always said I want to sit in those Land Cruisers one day. I actually appreciated so much to see the logo, the white Land Cruiser with the MSF logo. It was so appealing. Each time they passed, I would see stuff in the cars and I said, one day I want to be seated in those Land Cruisers. And I must say, I am living my dream. I've been sitting in so many Land Cruisers for MSF.
In 2003, I was a national professional in Burundi, working in hospitals, and I got recruited by MSF to work in a district hospital, and I worked with the different teams, multinational, and I liked the job. I worked in different departments, and I got good evaluations, and I asked for international work, and it's because I liked the work and the vision behind MSF and the principles we are following.
To make it happen, you need like the human resource, like a different background, different like qualifications. So those qualifications, like you can get it like internationally, you can get it like nationally. But knowing where you are working, knowing the nature of the project, matters also like the recruitment that you are doing. So if I do like wrong recruitment, and then like the real work will be messed up as well. I have to understand before recruiting the nature of the project. For example, like we have one project working in Kalazar project, which is like in the north area. So the area is like a bit tough in terms of like weather condition, and then it's like distant from like where you can get like qualified candidate. So knowing the project nature, like it would help me like assessing or like mapping the candidates that I'm going to source for the project. Yeah.
I discovered that for the first time now, I'm not going to be working for some shareholders who are looking at the balance sheet at the end of the day. It's for a bigger cause, for people who are really in need. So this was a turning point in my life. And I think I'll never be the same again.
In our induction process, we try to inform people like it's like diverse. They can get like a good experience and then everything apart from like the additional compensation package.
Internally in your job, the pressure is also quite enormous in our kind of work. And then outside of work, you're going to face extreme situations. You're going to find yourself in a situation, if you're in a conflict zone, where you have mass casualty of people coming in, and irrespective of whether you're supply chain or a nurse, you probably have to carry an injured person. You've never seen a bullet wound before. How do you deal with such situations? Because you'll go back home and they are in your mind. In Ebola, for example, we had staff who were accessing the dangerous zones and seeing people dying with blood coming from all sorts of the human body. How do you deal with this kind of situation? So you need to be able to have a coping mechanism to deal with this kind of situation. That's why I say that you have to invest yourself and your life in this job, because it's not a normal job from 8 a.m. to 5.